For Pakistani entrepreneurs and freelancers, expanding into the European market often feels like hitting a brick wall. Local corporate limitations and regional banking constraints can make qualifying for European residency programs, like Spain's Digital Nomad Visa, incredibly difficult. But there is a legally recognized route around these local restrictions. We call it the Colorado Bridge. By establishing a US-based entity, you can route your business through a jurisdiction that Spanish immigration already trusts. To make this work, you need two things: a service-based business with clients outside of Spain, and the ability to generate roughly $3,100 in monthly revenue. Executing this strategy doesn't require massive wealth, it requires precise timing. Spanish law mandates strict operational timelines for foreign businesses, meaning the clock to secure your residency starts ticking the moment you form your entity. Colorado is the optimal state for this foundation. Setting up a limited liability company there is cheap, requires almost zero maintenance, and the entire filing process is done online. You don't even need a US visa to do it. The very first step is hiring a registered agent. This is a service provider that gives your new company a mandatory physical mailing address inside the state of Colorado to handle your official mail. Once you have your agent's address, you go to the Colorado Secretary of State website. As you can see on this checkout screen, the state filing fee is exactly $50. Your formation is usually processed within 1 to 3 business days. Colorado also allows for anonymous LLCs, meaning your name stays off the state's public database, though you must still report it to the IRS for tax purposes. By setting up this LLC, you now own the exact type of Western-backed foreign company that Spanish immigration requires for the Digital Nomad Visa. With the LLC formed, your immediate next step is to apply for an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, directly from the IRS. This process is completely free. This EIN allows you to open a digital business bank account through platforms like Mercury or Relay, even while you are still in Pakistan. Update your service contracts so all international clients funnel payments directly into this new US business account. As funds flow in, the bank automatically generates monthly USD statements, building the verifiable paper trail the Spanish Consulate requires. Spain requires a single applicant to show an income of 200% of their national minimum wage. Currently, that translates to a consistent flow of roughly €2,850 per month. Routing your revenue exclusively through this US account consolidates fragmented invoices from local platforms into a unified, legally verifiable corporate income stream. Getting the bank account is the easy part. Passing Spain's strict timeline requirements is where most applicants fail. The consulate cares exclusively about documented history, not your future intent. This timeline shows Spain's 1-year rule. Your Colorado LLC must exist for 12 months before applying. Within that is the 3-month rule. You must prove active income through your LLC for the 90 days immediately preceding your application. Looking at this breakdown, you also have to navigate the 20% rule. While you are allowed to work with Spanish clients on this visa, their payments cannot exceed 1/5 of your total monthly business revenue. Mastering these interlocking timelines and income ratios prevents the most common mistake: applying prematurely. If your timeline or income ratios are off by even a few days or dollars, your application will be rejected. Once you hit that 12-month mark, it is time to compile your final dossier for the Spanish Consulate in Islamabad or Karachi. You will present your U.S. corporate proof as a freelancer, your LLC certificate of incorporation, your signed client service contracts, and your verified U.S. bank statements. On the personal document side, the most critical failure point is your Pakistani police clearance. It must be a local district character certificate, and it absolutely must be legalized by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Finally, you need to purchase a private Spanish health insurance policy with 0 copays and no waiting periods, and provide a copy of your university degree or proof of 3 years of professional experience. Presenting these meticulously prepared documents alongside a flawless U.S. corporate record removes friction from the consular review, leaving no structural reason to deny your application. You now have a complete legal blueprint to leverage a Western-backed corporate structure right from Pakistan. Let's review the final requirements on this checklist. You pay a $50 filing fee, a $10 annual fee, wait for the company to age past 1 year, and maintain a minimum monthly income of roughly €2,850. But that mandatory 12-month waiting period is immutable. Every single day you delay forming your Colorado LLC is another day added to your final move to Spain. Achieving true global mobility requires taking concrete action. If your goal is to live and work in Europe, you need to go online and register your Colorado entity today.